great for all the snow bunnies out there. I'm not a fan of the cold. I'm ready for it to be done.
All right, then you're going to like your forecast as we head into the next few days. But today we just have to deal with the cold air because we saw the mountain snow, which is great for the local resorts. We had some great rain totals the last few days, from all the back-to-back storm systems. Now we can dry out.
So enjoy that fresh powder while they can. I have a feeling there's going to be very long lines at those lifts this weekend.
I have a feeling it's going to be really busy today, tomorrow, right? And Sunday. And then we're talking about some summer-like weather again.
Wow, whiplash.
Some skiing with some tank tops on.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see some of that too. Yeah, weather whiplash as we head into the next few days. But today it's still cold, so we're dealing with some really cold conditions. So let's talk about our temperatures because I just want to show you really quickly what we're dealing with temperature-wise. Okay, so we're waking up this morning to some 30s and also some 40s. It is chilly this morning, so grab the layers, bundle up. I have a feeling a lot of heaters will be turned on in the homes or extra blankets or just, those seat heaters as well if you have it in your car because we are talking about temperatures so far this morning, still in the 30s for Burbank and also Pasadena, high 30s to be exact for Burbank, mid 30s for Pasadena. We're out of the 30s finally for downtown LA, 40 degrees currently. And then for LAX, low 40s. We have high 30s in Camarillo, mid 40s for Santa Ana. And this is what we can look forward to. So even though we're looking at a little bit more of the cold temperatures this morning, we have some patchy frost, some frost advisories, especially in Santa Clarita, in the Westlake Village and Thousand Oaks area until about 8 a.m. So if you parked outside, you may want to take a few minutes extra to kind of defrost your car and let all of the frost on your windshield kind of melt away. We're looking at temperatures, though, once we head into the afternoon, below average. So it's still going to be a colder day for our standards, but our temperatures are going to feel a little bit better with the sunshine. We're talking about more sunshine as things begin to dry out. And then as I was telling Christine and Amanda, we have a nice warm up on the way where we're talking about temperatures warming up little by little each day. Look at this gorgeous shot of our Santa Monica camera. Look at the high clouds right now that you see overhead. This is what we're dealing with this morning. And then if you plan on heading to the coast today, just snow up and down the coast in Southern California. We have a high surf advisory because remember, we've had a series of these low pressure systems hitting our region. So the waves are still bigger than normal because of these low pressure systems. So dangerous rip currents, camp out closer to a lifeguard. And then as I showed you with that beautiful shot of Santa Monica, the high clouds continue to stream overhead. That means as it gets over some of our mountaintops, we still could see some snow flurries being squeezed out. So a winter weather advisory continues until 7 a.m. for both LA and Ventura County this morning. And then we're looking at that winter storm warning until about 9 a.m. for San Bernardino and also Riverside County mountains, which also means we could still see a few snow flurries being squeezed out of the clouds as well. So if you're heading up to the mountains, don't forget your chains because it's going to be a little bit slippery. I want to show you really quickly with our water vapor image where that low pressure system that brought us all of the cold weather, the rain, amount of snow, it's now pushed off to the east. And then we have this high pressure system that we're watching that's going to slowly start to come in. And this is what's going to help warm things up as we head into the next few days. And then in terms of rain, I just kind of want to show you our rain totals for areas like Orange County and the Inland Empire. This is over the last 4 days. So far with all the rains, the back-to-back rains, we've had more than 2 inches of rain for Fullerton. We've had over 2.5 inches for the Ontario area. And then you can see as I walk a little bit more down, we have had just over 1.5 inches for Riverside for the last few days. And then in Beaumont, over 2 inches as well. So we're definitely looking at some nice rain totals over the last few days here in Southern California. And then we are also looking at some temperatures topping out. As I mentioned, we're going to be in the 70s, high 70s starting Monday. And then some areas could actually see some 80s by the end of next week. But we just have to get past today because today's going to be cooler than normal. All right, Amanda, back to you.
Amber, thank you. All right, the road's starting to get a little busier out there this morning on your Friday. We're going to start in North LA County in Castaic, where there's a solo vehicle crash there. This is on the southbound 5 at Templin. It has the left lane blocked right now, slowing you down as you head down the 5 into LA. It's going to take you 10 minutes on the southbound 5, 1 mile before Templin to Templin right there. All right, we're going to move into Studio City now where there's a new crash on the northbound 101 at Coldwater. It has all lanes blocked there, very slow moving around that. And in West LA, we have another crash now on southbound 405 at Wilshire. The middle lane is blocked there, so it's going to slow you down as you try to move around that. Starting to get slow on the 405 in the Sepulveda Pass, but that's usually what we can expect. 21 minutes on the southbound 405 from Roscoe to Sunset. Christine.
Have a great tip or story idea? Maybe you want to share breaking news video. Just text The Desk You can even ask us questions or express concerns about what's happening in your community. Text the desk at 818-221-2222.
We are CVS LA. We are yours.